Michael Newman is an architect who is consistently bullied by his overbearing boss, John Ammer, and often chooses work over his wife Donna and his two children, Ben and Samantha. One night, Michael visits the retail store Bed Bath & Beyond to buy a universal remote control. He stumbles around the various departments before falling asleep. Upon waking, he accepts a free remote control from a man named Morty, who warns him that it can never be returned. Michael learns that the remote can be used to control reality much like a television. He uses it to his advantage at work, to cause light-hearted mischief, and to fast-forward past illnesses. Morty tells Michael that during these times, his body is on autopilot, going through the motions of everyday life while his mind skips ahead. Thinking that Ammer has promoted him to a partnership, Michael buys bicycles for his children and a Kate Spade purse for Donna. However, Ammer tells him that he has not yet been promoted and thus cannot afford the gifts and has to return them. Disappointed that he upset his family, Michael uses the remote to skip ahead to his promotion, thus missing a year of his life. During this time, he and Donna have entered marriage counseling, his children have matured, and the family dog has died. The remote, having learned his preferences, starts time skipping automatically. Every time Michael attempts to discard, deliver, smash or destroy the remote, it reappears. He later tells Morty to return it back where it belongs, but Morty doesn't want to take it back because it is non-returnable. At work, Ammer tells Michael he is no longer the CEO of this place, which would make Michael the new head of the international division, and that in time, Michael could be the new CEO from now on. This causes the remote to immediately fast-forward 10 years into the future, where Michael is extremely wealthy, but morbidly obese and lives alone in a luxury apartment. He returns home to discover that Ben, now overweight like himself, and Samantha have both become moody teenagers, and that Donna has divorced him and remarried to Bill, Ben's former childhood swim coach. When he argues with them, the new family dog jumps on Michael and knocks him into a coma. The remote time skips 6 years to when Michael wakes, no longer obese as a result of having undergone liposuction to save his life as a part of his cancer treatment and subsequent heart attack. A full-grown Ben is now a partner at the firm and is also slim, having exercised with Bill. Michael learns that his father, Ted, has died of old age. Morty reappears as Michael mourns him. Michael uses the remote to see when he last saw Ted, when Michael coldly rebuffed Ted's offer to take him and Ben out to dinner. At Ted's grave, Morty appears and reveals to Michael that he is the angel of death. Overcome with guilt and shame, Michael asks to go to a good place, whereupon the remote fast-forwards him several more years in the future to Ben's wedding. He overhears Samantha refer to Bill as Dad, causing him to have a second heart attack. Later that night, he wakes in the hospital to find his family there, including Samantha, who clarifies that she views both Bill and Michael as her fathers. Ben reveals that he skipped his honeymoon to help fix issues with the firm before a nurse sends everyone away. Afraid that Ben will make the same mistakes like he did, Michael gathers the last of his strength to follow him and Samantha out of the hospital, but collapses and dies, but not before telling Ben to put his wife before work, and assures his family that he still loves them. Michael reawakens in Bed Bath & Beyond and finds out that he was dreaming but sees it as a sign that he needs to make changes in his life. He embraces his family and promises to spend more time with them. He finds the remote on the counter along with a note from Morty, who reveals he has given him a second chance because good guys need a break. Michael throws the remote in the trash, and much to his surprise, it does not reappear. He then joins his family in a pillow fight. Thank you for watching and see you again in another movie.